I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and impatient one. Today's post, it's about time. There are times when instant isn't fast enough. No wonder our kids can't tell time. There are times when I wonder about time. Take, for example, the phrases we use to define time. Some of them are precise, some of them not. A minute is a defined amount of time. So is an hour, a day, or a week. But the phrase moment or in a bit, not so much. When I was little and Bozo the Clown broke for commercials from his broadcast, he would say he would be back in a moment. This moment lasted from 60 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on how many ads the station had sold for that time slot. I've got to admit, parents like me aren't helping either. While I like to think I was a good dad, I may have irreparably screwed up my kids' internal clocks shortly after I started picking them up from school. That's because I would always be involved in conversations with other parents when my kids were dismissed for the day. And I would keep chatting while my impatient children tried to move things along. That's when I would whip out the big gun. I would either say, in a minute, or I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Go play. The problem was, 1 minute would become 5 and 5 would quickly become 10. For me, anyway. Since they didn't have watches and there were no clocks on the playground, the kids couldn't tell how long they were waiting. But it seemed like a stinking long time before we actually left. I believe this is why our children have no sense of time. It may also explain why when my son says he'll be ready in a minute, he still hasn't put his shoes on 5 minutes later. And the daughter who told me she had to take a quick trip to the bathroom has been in there since the start of the Obama administration. Obama administration, sorry. It's not like ruining a good joke, right? Okay, this may also help explain something I saw in a recently purchased cookbook titled Dinner in an Instant. The book features 75 recipes for your Instant Pot. Now, I don't know about you, but I love my Instant Pot. That sucker is amazing. I can cook a whole cauliflower in under a minute, a curry in about 5 minutes, and dried beans in about an hour instead of having to wait overnight. The catch is, the cooking time doesn't include the amount of time the appliance takes to reach the proper cooking pressure. Depending on the dish, it can take anywhere from a minute or two all the way up to 10 minutes or more. Still, it's nice to know I can put everything in the pot, seal it, and forget it while I work on the rest of the meal or just screw around. So, I was looking forward to seeing all of the time-saving recipes I would find in the book. And there were some too, like the eggs with spinach, smoked salmon, and pickled shallots that took just 30 minutes to make, and the 30-minute shakshuka. Heck, the butter-braised Yukon Gold potatoes only took 15 minutes. The main dishes were another matter. The coconut curry chicken and Vietnamese chicken plus rice soup took an hour. The hummus, a dish I can make in my Vitamix in about 5 minutes or less, required 1 hour and 30 minutes. Huh? The Moroccan chickpeas plus kale clocked in at 2 hours, and the ossobuco needed 2.5 hours. The chicken stock held the record for the longest time, weighing in at up to 5 hours. I don't know about you, but there is absolutely nothing about a 5-hour cook time that makes me think of the word instant. Considering that it pencils out more than half a workday, other phrases come to mind, like hardship, agony, ordeal. And whose fault is that? Well, it's mine and yours, really. If only we had actually kept our after-school conversations to the 1, 5, or 10-minute limit that we had promised, our children would have a better sense of time. And no one would have invented a so-called instant cooker that takes so damn long. Or at least they would have named it something else, like crazy multi-purpose cooking device, pressure cooker, or the option I prefer, not so fast cooker. Don't get me wrong, I still love my Instant Pot, and I still use it several times a week. It's just that now I've decided that once I have grandkids, I'm going to teach them to tell time at a very early age and never, ever tell them it's going to take 5 minutes to do something when I know damn well it will take longer. Unless I'm trying to drive their parents crazy just for old time's sake. That's all. Show's over. Nothing left to see here. Everyone go on about your business. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and impatient one.